What education was there for teachers around ADHD, particularly in girls and boys?
I'm not an expert in that, but
the difference between girls and boys.
yeah. I've got a niece who did teacher training, and she said that they had a day on additional need things, which I found kind of a bit depressing.
Yeah.
So I think, within the sort of fairly crammed teacher training, if you've got a degree and then you do the 1 year course, it's pretty modest. So I don't think there'd be any training on girl-boy differences in that at all. I think it's been good that Senko's are in every school now, and they, most Senko's are pretty reasonable. They've been around and I've seen quite a few kids with different things. But again, I don't think it's a systematic training for them in relation to people with neurodivergent conditions. RTLBs are pretty useful. Ministry are interesting. They, diagnosis doesn't lead to anything. They kind of almost, at times, I think, deny that anything exists. It's apparently on a needs-based service, but at times that seems pretty hit and miss. But some of their resources, the ministry's resources on ADHD are pretty good. They've got something on their TKI site, which is a good booklet. But whether that translates, so if teachers are struggling with it, I often ask them to have a look at that, because it's education and they're not getting a health professional telling them what to do. It's an education resource, and so that's sometimes a good way in. But it's pretty patchy. Yeah.
So what do parents do, like when they're faced with a teacher that, particularly I think because it seems to be more commonly talked about, probably not more common now, but more commonly talked about, ADHD and the neurodiverse and all of those sorts of things. So some of our newer teachers and younger teachers are probably taking it on board and doing some extra training and workshops and things like that. But when we are faced with some of those older generations of teachers that just view it as a behavioural problem, how do parents deal with that? How do they approach that?
I think at diagnosis it's relatively easy because you've got a case manager or someone like me that can have some correspondence with them or meet with them and sort through that. I think things are gradual. I mean, they're improving overall. It's just that there's some way to go still. But it is hard for oldies like me and others to change your view, and people do have strong opinions, and sometimes that's accurate and sometimes it's inaccurate, and it can be really hard to change people's minds. So you can get tough times, can't you? Where the fit between your kid and a particular teacher is difficult, or even fit between a clinician and you is difficult. Challenging.
Yeah.